Hi, everyone. It's Emil. It's Emil Guillermo. Emil Amok to you here in, I'm in Canada. I'm in Winnipeg. And I hope you're in Winnipeg or close. It's not far away from like the Dakotas. You got to just drive north or Minnesota, apparently. It really is very Midwest. And first time here in the interior parts of Canada, and I kind of enjoy it. I mean, this is the Fringe circuit up in North America. It goes through the United States, starts in Orlando. I've been there to that Fringe. It goes up to the New York Fringe. I've been there. And then I always stopped short of going into Canada. First of all, you got to get picked in the lottery. There are a lot of Fringe artists, and some get there every year, some don't. But it starts moving from the east to the west, and now they're sort of in the middle with Winnipeg. Then it goes on to, I think, Regina, and then Edmonton, and then Vancouver on the west coast by the end of September. And hey, that's for theater artists. This is a thing in North America. And then people come up from Australia. It's fun. I'm at the Winnipeg Fringe at the MTC. It's called Up the Alley, Venue 2. So check me out. If you're near, come on by. One thing about Winnipeg, I'll say, is you don't really think about it. I mean, if you're an American, you think about maybe certainly Ottawa, that's where the government is, but mostly you think like Toronto, Montreal, and on the West Coast, Vancouver. So those three cities pretty much dominate, but man, there's a rich life and diversity here in Winnipeg. It's about 1 million people or so. A lot of Filipinos. The Filipino community here is about 91,000. Is that right? Got to check that. It's the largest visible minority. So I guess that means the largest non-white minority here in Winnipeg. And but playing up here, someone asked me, are the Canadian audiences different? No, they're about this. I think they're the same. They might be friendlier. They might be somewhat easier. Well, I don't say they're easier laughs. I mean, I'm doing a show that I'm going to bring to San Francisco. I mean, this show I'm going to do Emil Amok 69. So you see Emil Amok 69. And there, you can do the QR code and get your tickets. And there I am. Look, Saturday, tomorrow, 5:45 p.m. Tuesday at the 22nd at 11. Wednesday, the 23rd at 3:45. Thursday, 8:45. Oh, a nighttime show. Date night with Emil. And then Saturday, 2:30. I guess people would rather be outside if it's nice in Winnipeg. But then Sunday, I close it out at 1:30 p.m. You go to the QR code. Check it out. It's at venue number 2, MTC Up the Alley. Venue 2, 174 Market Street, or Market Avenue. And get your tickets. It's a fun show. I've enjoyed doing it. I've done 2 shows now. The first show opened up on Wednesday. Fun show. Today, fun crowd. Good sized crowds here in Winnipeg because they enjoy the Fringe, and they enjoy the Fringe each and every year. I'd like to come back to Winnipeg. I really would. I really would like to come back to Winnipeg. They have. I'm on a mission to find a vegan poutine. Now I went to this one place. Kind of a franchise Canadian place. We got poutine. Vegan, we got vegetarian. Well, that's not very hard. If you got a potato and you're dealing with, you got to deal with the cheese curds. And then the gravy, you got to make the gravy non-animal. Still haven't found one that really makes a difference. But I'm on the search for a vegan poutine. It's the national dish here. And cultural dish, and when it's 35 below in Winnipeg, I imagine, Actually, the restaurant I want to try is a place out on the west side called, it's a Filipino place. And I hope to meet some Filipinos there because, yeah, I mean, maybe they'd want to see Emil Amok 69 there. You know, maybe you'd like to see Emil Amok 69 there. Yeah. So I just thought I haven't been doing this a couple of days because I've been prepping the show, and it's not as easy doing a one-man show when you're just one man who wrote and directed and produced and marketed, and then you say, oh, but I'm in Winnipeg. So that is a reward unto itself. People here, very nice, and volunteers. I've been to now, I think this is my 11th or 12th Fringe. I've been doing these things since 2017. Oh, 8 years now I've been doing these Fringes. So I usually average about 1 to 2 a year. Well, if you've been doing it 8 years, Emil, you've done 2 years, that'd be like 16. This is only your 12th. You've been doing 1 and a fraction Fringes. Come on, get the math right. You call your show Emil Amok 69. Just get the math right, Emil. Get the math right. Okay, 1 and a fraction here. Because they're a haul. You know, you pick up, you go. Actually, I'm going to do 4 Fringes this year. I went to Fresno, the Rogue. This is Winnipeg. I'll do Edmonton and Vancouver. I'll do 4 Fringes this year. And you get to meet the nicest people on the road, all touring comedians. This is sort of like modern vaudeville, right? And if you've heard of Edinburgh, and most people who follow comedy know about Edinburgh, and there you'll find comedians and you'll find people who do solo shows. And this is sort of the North American version of Edinburgh. Well, the biggest, I think, are Orlando and Edmonton. Winnipeg is up there. But these are festivals, theater festivals, where they take over the town. And it's not like stand-up comedy festivals. I mean, those are fun. But stand-up comedy is, you know, a couple of wise guys and gals, you know, telling jokes. This theater, it's a variety. You'll find musical acts. You'll find storytellers like myself, in the vein of, say, Spalding Gray, solo shows. You'll find people who are acrobats. You'll find all sorts of talent here. So I always like Fringe festivals. And the ticket prices, you're not paying an arm and a leg. You're not paying like $80, $100 to go, you know, to go on Broadway to see a big star. You're seeing something that you ordinarily won't see anywhere else, which is the value of doing a Fringe. Because, you know, you could do a Fringe off Broadway in New York, and you can guarantee that you will be different than the things that they're showing on Broadway that same night. And that's why I love doing the New York City Fringe. I love doing the Orlando Fringe because it's just a great community, and it's centered around the traditional theater mainstays in Orlando, and the same is true here in Winnipeg. I'm surprised I haven't been here sooner, but yeah, you got to get picked to come, and then when you don't get picked to come as a lottery winner, then you got to bring your own venue, as they say, and that's always tricky when they don't know you. So you do a couple of Fringes, get them under your belt, and then maybe on the third go around you say, I'm just gonna go there on my own, put up my tent, do my show. Emil Amok 69, maybe Emil Amok will be Emil Amok 70 or 71, or maybe it'll be Emil Amok 69.1 or 69. I haven't figured out the numbering system, but Emil Amok 69, it could be a sex show. I said that to my friend, and he said, come on, Emil, it's not a sex show. Well, I don't know. It could be. You're going to have to go see it. It has something to do with Jeffrey Epstein, though. I mean, suddenly today, this is all about Jeffrey Epstein. People are talking about Jeffrey Epstein. I'll tell you this. This may be the thing that unites America. I mean, you got MAGA people speaking out. You got Democrats speaking out. Who would have thought that maybe it would be something else, like, you know, Medicare or education cuts or NPR that would bring people together? No, that Jeffrey Epstein is bringing America together, which I think is a good idea, but I know for how long. I mean, Donald Trump has realized that he's got to flip. But his attitude, oh, okay, well, let out the grand jury testimony. Like, what are you going to see? It's all redacted. It's all going to be redacted. But maybe that's going to appease some people. Maybe it's going to show that, oh, he's out front now. Oh, I don't know. That thing in the Wall Street Journal today, though, the story about the birthday letter, or I call it the love letter, between Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know. There's some parts of it that I think, yeah, maybe Ghislaine Maxwell help him write it. Because I don't know if Donald Trump knows what the word enigma means, Talk about an enigma. But the whole letter, the tone of the letter was bawdy and salacious. And it's like, wink, wink, we know a secret that no one else knows. It's the secret life that we're not going to talk about, but we know what it means. It means, we're having a good time. And it was around this time that Epstein was, he was arrested for all his notorious deeds. This is the period of time when Donald Trump said, oh, this is the time Jeffrey Epstein was one of my best friends. Jeffrey Epstein called Trump one of his best friends during this 10-year period. I don't know if someone survives this. Does anyone survive this? Does a normal politician survive? Donald Trump is not normal. We know that. Donald Trump is not normal. But does Donald Trump get at least held up a little bit? I think this is the beginning. This is the lowest point. I mean, how does a guy who is 40% approval rating, that's low. That's only higher than his low set in his first term, 38%. He's at 40. That's the thing. The perception is that Donald Trump is winning because he says he's winning all the time. But in fact, he's at a 40% approval rating. And this thing happens, and who knows what it means? I think this is a time people just need to pay attention and need to remember the victims. The victim is not Donald Trump and his Venus insufficiency. I guess, is that like a Uranus insufficiency? A Venus insufficiency? They're trying to make him into some kind of victim. Like, oh, he's got some malady. They're doing all sorts of things to get people off Epstein. But people want to talk about Epstein because there are real victims. There are real people who are hurt. And justice needs to happen to these women who were young girls when they were victimized. And I think the tawdriness of it, the fact that someone now who is president of the United States is in that role is just so unseemly. And that's my 2 cents. I may talk about it in my show if you're in Winnipeg. Emil Amok 69, Winnipeg Fringe, July 16th through 27th. Get your ticket if you're watching me, the link is there. Go to winnipegfringe.com, winnipegfringe.com. Get your tickets. The remaining, get your QR code here. The remaining times, let's see, Saturday, tomorrow, 5:45 p.m., Tuesday, 7:22, 11 a.m., Wednesday, 7:23, 3:45 p.m., Thursday, 7:24, 8:45 p.m., Saturday, 7:26, 2:30 p.m., Sunday, 7:27 to 1:30 p.m. Hey, look what this nice person said about me. This nice person said, enjoy trying to keep up with Guillermo's brilliant mind. Oh my God. Did I have to pay her to say that? Yeah, that's Orlando Weekly said that. Oh, I had another one, and I won an award at the New York City Fringe for my show, The Spirit of the Fringe. Come on, Emil, they say. That's Miss Congeniality. We know that. No, but it's a good show. It's a good show. Emil Amok, 69. This is the 2025 version of my Amok monologues. A different version every year, a new version every year. I rearrange the deck chairs, a new version every year. I think you'll like this. And if you're not in Winnipeg this week, Edmonton in a couple weeks, and then Vancouver, and then I'll bring it to San Francisco in November. I'm in San Francisco in November, and maybe I might do it in October too. Who knows? It depends. Find a spot, tell people, here we are, let's go, boom. Eventbrite, here we come. All right, that's it for this little pop-up. I just thought I'd pop up. Why not? I'm here, and I can talk about the show, and you can get the QR code. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can see it live, or you can stop it and get the replay on YouTube or on Facebook, fb.com. But I'm telling you, America looks different from up here. I feel different about America. I will say this, though. I don't have access to regular TV like I used to down the station, because I usually watch YouTube TV. I can't get that here, which is great, because if I really want to listen to a new show, I have to listen to it on radio, get the audio portion somewhere. And I'm able to do that to keep up. And then I have to read the news shows. But it's helped solve a lot of my adult ADHD over news. And also, it's helping me to adjust to the idea that maybe someday I would like to stop watching the news so damn much. I think I would. I would like to stop watching the news so damn much. It's not about the news. It's about the people you're with. It's about the people who you love. It's about your family and your friends. And it's not about the news. And when the news comes and impacts you, then you deal with the news. Oh, but I don't want to sound so passive, because you can be active and you can change the news. You can change the news by making some of your own, by getting your voice heard. Oh, that's also what my one-man show, Emil Amok 69, is about. We can no longer be silent. Got to speak up. All right, check it out, Emil Amok 69. QR code there, Winnipeg Fringe. I know, I'm asking you to come to Winnipeg and there's no hockey, but it's nice now. It's not cold. I've kind of developed a fondness for Winnipeg. But yeah, check it out if you're near. If not, hit me up, amok.com, amok.com. And I'll try to post some clips to entice you to come next time. All right. We like to end our show. Let's see. I like to end our show with a little loving kindness. You know, a little loving kindness. Because really, it's about love, isn't it? It's about love. The more love. I mean this. You got to get above the political, get into the spiritual. And when you do, then it's just all about love. And so, as I wish for me, I wish for you. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with ease. Emil Guillermo here. Till next time. Mahal Kita.